Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're stepping into the world of iconic sports cars with the Porsche 911, a vehicle that's all about exhilarating performance, timeless design, and that legendary Porsche pedigree. If you're thinking about picking up a used 911, you're probably drawn to its raw power, precise handling, and the kind of driving experience that makes every twist and turn feel like a thrill ride. But before you rev up that flat-six engine and hit the track, there are some potential issues you need to watch out for to avoid a repair bill that could rival the cost of a small house. In this video, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about used Porsche 911s. We'll cover the model years that might give you trouble, what wears out as the miles stack up, and how to shop smart to score a sports car that's built to last. Stick around to the end for my top tips on picking the perfect 911. New here? Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss more car buying tips. And if this video saves you from a lemon, give it a thumbs up, it really helps us out. If you would like to see a particular vehicle model review, you can leave your request as a comment below this video. Alright, let's roll. So what's the deal with the Porsche 911? It's a sports car icon that delivers a heart-pounding, adrenaline-fueled ride with all the premium features you'd expect. Think race-inspired interiors, blistering acceleration, and a design that's been turning heads for decades. Whether you're carving up canyons or just cruising in style, the 911 has your back with its legendary flat-six engine and Porsche's unrivaled engineering. But here's the catch. This is a high-performance machine, and buying used can come with some expensive surprises if you're not careful. Some model years have more quirks than others, and high mileage can bring its own set of challenges. Here's what we're covering today: the model years that might hit your wallet hard, what to expect as the odometer climbs, why the 911 is still a fantastic choice, plus tips to avoid the trouble spots. No complicated jargon, just straight-up advice to help you buy with confidence. Let's start with the model years. Not every 911 year is flawless. Some have more issues than others. Here's the rundown on the ones to watch out for. 1999 to 2004, Porsche 911, the 996 generation, IMS bearing failure, likelihood 10 to 15%, repair cost $2,000 to $20,000 if engine damage occurs. The intermediate shaft, IMS bearing can fail, potentially leading to catastrophic engine damage. Look for service records showing an IMS retrofit or upgrade. Coolant leaks, likelihood 10 to 15%, repair cost $1,000 to $2,500. Cracked coolant reservoirs or leaking hoses are common. Check for puddles under the car or low coolant levels. 2005 to 2012, Porsche 911, the 997 generation. Bore scoring, likelihood 5 to 10%, repair cost $10,000 to $20,000. Some engines, especially in 3.6-liter models, can develop bore scoring, leading to oil consumption and potential engine failure. Listen for ticking noises or check for excessive smoke. Water pump failure, likelihood 10 to 15%, repair cost $800 to $1,500. Water pumps can fail prematurely, causing overheating. Look for coolant leaks or listen for whining noises. 2012 to 2019 Porsche 911, the 991 generation. PDK transmission issues, likelihood 5 to 10%, repair cost $3,000 to $6,000. The dual-clutch PDK transmission can experience software glitches or mechatronic failures. Test all gears and listen for clunks or delays. Electrical gremlins, likelihood 5 to 10%, repair cost $500 to $1,500. Infotainment or sensor issues can pop up. Test all tech features during your inspection. Model years are just the start. Mileage is where the real story unfolds. Here's what might pop up as the 911 racks up the miles. Minor electrical issues with a likelihood of 5% might cost you between $200 and $500. Glitchy sensors or infotainment quirks can appear, so test every button and screen. High-performance brakes wear out faster, with a 10% likelihood of needing attention. Repair costs can range from $1,000 to $2,000. Check for squealing or vibrations when stopping. For manual models, clutch wear is something to watch out for between 30,000 and 60,000 miles. There's a 10 to 15% chance you'll need a clutch replacement, costing between $2,000 and $3,500. Test for slipping or a high engagement point. Suspension wear is another concern in this mileage range, with a 10% likelihood. Repairs can cost between $1,500 and $3,000. Drive over bumps and feel for excessive bounce or noise. As you hit 60,000 to 100,000 miles, engine seals and gaskets might start leaking with a likelihood of 10 to 15%. Repair costs range from $1,000 to $2,500. Check for oil spots under the car. Cooling system failures like water pumps or radiators also become more likely in this range with a 10% chance. Costs for these repairs can be between $1,000 and $2,500. Look for leaks or overheating. Over 100,000 miles, engine rebuilds might be necessary, especially if maintenance was skipped. There's a 15 to 20% likelihood, and it can cost anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 or more. Budget for potential major repairs. Here's the good news. The Porsche 911 is a reliability legend among sports cars. With meticulous care, these machines can hit 150,000 miles or more without major issues. Annual repair costs can range from $1,000 to $3,000, which is higher than your average car, but you're paying for performance. Porsche's engineering is top tier, but skipping maintenance can lead to wallet-draining repairs. Key takeaways. Maintenance is non-negotiable. A detailed service history, oil changes, clutch replacements is your best friend. Driving habits matter. Track days or aggressive driving can accelerate wear. Ask how it's been used. Specialist care is crucial. Regular checkups by a Porsche specialist can prevent big issues. Ready to snag a used Porsche 911? Here's your playbook for success. Be cautious with 1999 to 2004 models known as the 996. IMS bearing and coolant issues can be costly. Demand maintenance records. No service history? Keep walking. Get a pre-purchase inspection. Essential for any used 911. Let a Porsche specialist dig deep. Test everything. Clutch, tech, suspension. Make sure it's all in top shape. Follow these tips and you'll drive off in a 911 that's ready for years of thrilling performance. Thanks for watching. If this helped, smash that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Share your 911 stories or questions below. Catch you in the next one.